Best guns to use currently in COD Mobile as of February 2025. And so I'm going to go through, cover every weapon category, and give what I believe, are the top two guns in that category. And so first disclaimer I got to say is that there is over 120 guns in COD Mobile. Every gun can't make the list, and so this is for some of my people that, maybe took a break for a little minute. They ain't played COD Mobile in maybe a couple weeks. And they're trying to, know what the meta is, know what some of the best guns are, if anything changed as far as patches and updates. And so I'm going to give you the top two guns in every category in the game. And before I jump into my list, I do have a question for you. What do you think is the best gun overall in COD Mobile right now? Drop it in the comment section. If you've been playing COD Mobile, then we already know what the answer is. We already know what the best gun in the game is. But I just want to see. Do a vibe check in the comment section. Let me know what you think is the best gun in the game, and let's go ahead and get into this list, starting off with the secondaries. I'm gonna give you one melee and one pistol. And so for the melee, of course, you just want to use the base melee. It's a knife, and it's great for mobility, of course, and it's just good to swap. That's one thing that's super important. If you're going to use a melee, you want to be able to swap back to your primary and be able to shoot as quick as possible, and the base melee is one of the best options for that. For my pistol, I'm going with the Car9, which is fully automatic, and it's very versatile. There's other pistols, of course, but if you want versatility, you want to get you some extra kills when you're running out of bullets, you need to swap. Car9 is going to be one of your best options. And, attachments are on the screen. Screenshot it, try them out, do your thing. And so let's keep it pushing. Let's go down to this sniper category. And snipers overall, they take a lot of skill to use because people are slide canceling all over the map. It gets, pre-firing angles. Like it's hard to use snipers, but if you're going to use them, I'm going to give you two bolt action ones. First is the fan favorite, the Tundra. Everybody really loves this sniper. It's, super quick, probably the most mobile overall. And so, use the Tundra. Attachments are on the screen. But for me, I'm going to give y'all my favorite, and I might be a little biased because I got the mythic version, the DLQ-33. This sniper is just amazing. It's pretty much a slightly slower Tundra, but I like it a lot better than the Tundra personally. But like I said, attachments on the screen, check them out. And let's keep it pushing down to another, high skill category, which will be the marksman rifles. These are pretty much high risk, high reward. If you can hit your shots, you'll be deleting the lobby. With my first recommendation being the SKS. It's a 2-tap machine, 1-tap headshot, and it's just a beast, So copy these attachments and give it a shot. But if you want more versatility, you want to be a little bit more mobile, just a little bit more, like I said, just a little bit more versatile, then try out the Type 19. And of course, the attachments are on the screen. And so let's keep it pushing, man. We try to make this video as quick as possible. I want to give you the guns and get out of here, man. And so we're going to go down to my shotgun category. And I got to say, I'm a shotgun hater. I really despise shotgun users. They are really annoying, especially semi-auto and fully auto shotguns. Those are annoying. If you use a pump, I got respect for you, but rant over. Let me give y'all the two shotguns that I'll, give to you to try out. The first one being the R9 shotgun. Attachments are on the screen. Give you a second to screenshot them, whatever you need to do. And then the second, which I can go with a lot of different shotguns, but I'm going to go with the Argus. Underrated. It's still pretty good. I know there's other shotguns people might be, throwing in there, but I'm going to throw in the Argus for this particular list. Like I said, attachments are on the screens. And so let's keep it pushing to the LMGs. This is probably the easiest category to do because the MG42 is it's the best LMG in the game. It's just that good. It's a beast. I always recommend this in any, top 5, top anything. The MG42 is a beast. Attachments, of course, are on the screen. Use this LMG. But if you don't want to use it, I'll give you a backup option, of course. And I'm going with the PKM, which is a freaking powerhouse. It's super slow. The mobility is horrible, but This gun is insanely strong. Of course, the attachments are on the screen. And so let's get down to my last two categories. I'm going to go with the SMGs. And this is where I got to start throwing my disclaimers in for my last two categories, which is the SMGs and the ARs. For the SMG category, there are at least like 7 SMGs that are viable and super good that you could pick up and use and do well with. But I'm only going to give y'all 2. The first one you should already know because it's the meta gun in the game, the USS-9. If you're going to use SMG, any of them, this needs to be at the top of your list. Attachments are on the screen. Make sure you use this SMG. And for my second one, it's a wild card. But in my opinion, it's probably the easiest SMG or one of the easiest guns to use in the game, which is the PP19 Bison. So here are the attachments, of course. Try it out. There's so many other good SMGs in the game. You could drop, other ones in the comments if you're reading this or you're watching this and you're like, no, use the CX9, use the Switchblade, use the Fennec, use the, there's a lot of good SMGs in the game. But my 2 is going to be the USS-9, the PP19 Bison. And so let's keep it pushing. To the assault rifle category, same disclaimer here. There are like 10 ARs that are just good and usable. And they will give you a good, you'll have a good match with them. But I'm only going to give y'all 2. That's it. I'm only giving y'all 2. The first one, I'm going with the DRH. This gun, super versatile. It's a beast. Can do everything well. This is probably overall the best assault rifle in the game, So check this one out. And then for my second spot, make sure you use those attachments from the DRH. Forgot to say that. But my second one would be, I hate to say it, but the BP50. Man, this gun is still very good. It got nerfed recently, but it is still so good, especially if you're going to go with the 30-round mag, that medium close, a little bit long range. It's killing very well. There's other ones that might be better performing at long range, but the BP50 is still like that. Its only drawback is when you use the 30-round mag, it just runs out of bullets because of the high fire rate, But yeah. That's it. That's all I got for you. I tried to make this as quick as possible. Keep it under 10 minutes, but I had to cover every category in the single game. So those are my top guns. If you want to do well in your lobbies, try these guns out and you should have a good time, But let me know if you disagree with any of my categories, and you're like, no, you have to absolutely use these 2 SMGs or these 2 assault rifles. Put it in the comment section below. We could go back and forth. We could argue about it. I ain't ducking no smoke. But that's it, man. I'm getting up out of here. I'll catch y'all in the next video. You heard? Jersey.